Going to be some timeless messages for Leo or Leo placements, or if you're cross watching for a Leo. So please keep in mind that these are general messages and they will not resonate with everyone. As also, not everything I post on my channel is for everyone, and so therefore, take my readings and what I post, uh, or leave it. Anyway, I'm going to keep going here. Oh, thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares. I greatly appreciate it. I do want to give a reminder that I don't do personal live readings from my live general readings. So you'll need to contact me with the email that I provided in the description box. Okay. All right, Leo, let's see what's happening for you. All right, you're stirring up a lot of feelings and there's a lot of reactions occurring with the moon. All right. What's happening for Leo? Alrighty. Leo. All right. You have the power of love with the fifth house. And fifth house is Leo. So you have investments, creations, and gains or gambles at this time. So it's like luck is on your side. It's looking like first house, you got your actions. So who you are, your desires, and your actions creating your environment. What's happening here for Leo? Where you're going, your career, the 10th house. You're stirring up the situation. So there's many reactions occurring because you stirred up the situation because you're going after some kind of destiny, or this is about where you're going. Uranus here, inventing a way. There's a career here. You could be taking a look at something different there with your career or your, ooh, you got the sun right behind it. Things being brought to lighter life about inventing a way. All right. You are open to new ideas, therefore you're gaining respect from your abilities here, and you're also stirring up the situation by what you're creating. What is happening here for Leo? You got the second house. This is about your beliefs, what you value, and who you are. That is where you're going. Where you're going. Where you're going depends on what you value as well. Okay. All right. There's an attitude about the past showing up with Cancer. There could be Cancer energy in your chart, within or around you. So this is about your feelings and beliefs. So there could be difference in beliefs here with the Cancer. This could be in relation to, I want to say, what partners or relationship. This is about what was balanced or imbalanced in the past here, what created imbalances with your partner, possibly. There's a mystery. Somebody did something possibly for personal power with the 8th house, Cancer, a belief system, personal power. You're being asked to use your intuition with Cancer. What about your resources? Because the second house is resources. You do have a career and resources showing up here. Leo, what is happening? And you have results from your productivity with Taurus. And wow, what you value is very practical right at this time. Okay, so you're gaining a lot of situation. Okay, you might be, but you're stirring up a lot of situations because of your resources and what you value, and because you are practical, and because you are acquiring the resources to maintain due to your belief system, your resources and your productivity, your practicality about where you're going and your career and those destined things you put into play. Okay. There's a mystery here. Okay, so you could be keeping things to yourself because this is about where you're going, your beliefs and what you value. That could be a mystery to not you, but to the energy around you. And you're discovering something about the energy around you as well. There's a major shift because of, so I call it a shift because there's a change in your resources because of results of productivity with Taurus and 8th house. What else here for Leo? Scorpio. Okay, resources, resurrecting. There's a secret, what you value, resulting from the power. Okay, so the purification to resurrect. I want to show you the card. Sorry, I'm kind of floating it around there. Okay, there's a situation that was a force resulting from the power with Pluto. Okay, so somebody might have tried to control. So you're very practical. So whatever tried to come in and stir up a situation for you. Let's see. What am I catching on to here? About your work, what is good for you or us, the bigger picture, and service. The 6th house, that's also Saturn. It's also regarding lessons, karmic lessons about resources and beliefs. Your work, again, your career, your work, where you're going. There's that force. There's a force here. Mars, Gemini, quick, forceful, force yourself, or you're being asked to force yourself to do something quick. Confronting a belief. Okay, this is about a confronting. There's a belief with a focus, somebody focused on a belief, Capricorn, Gemini, and a confrontation about it. There's blessings and good fortune surrounding this. Blessing, Jupiter here. Okay, Jupiter is dedicated. This is also, I want to say, Jupiter is dedicated to granting the blessings because of a focus. So confronting whatever you're not aligning with here is going to shift your energy. What is happening for Leo? Philanthropy. Yeah, it's going to shift. Seeking one with the 12th house. And it's going to stir things up. Okay, Aquarius, 12th house. Be dealing with, okay, there's a hidden involvement, hidden resource. It also could be something hidden about a career, but it's a benefit. You've overcome the limit with Saturn right here with the North Node. Oh, there's something behind it. Libra, created balance. There's in relationships, whatever cautions, there's a benefit with your vision. Overcoming the rules. You got some highest ideas with philanthropy and keeping involvement hidden. What is happening here for Leo? Clearing negativity. Smoky quartz. Release negativity from within and around you. Spiritual path is in reverse. So breaking free from these, what was around your work or your life that was not sharing your values, but wanting to share your resources, something like that. You shared something different. There's something different here. And here's the spiritual, a religious community. And spiritual path in reverse. Okay, so you're on a different path. A community is on one system or timeline, and you're on another. Are you? Oh, what is this? Where you're going with the 10th house for Leo? Stress reduction in reverse. Oh, something just fell out on me. Hang on. Socialize and join in was underneath it. Answered prayers fell out on me. Oh, somebody doesn't want you to move on. There's a friendship here, but answered prayers is in reverse. So these friends are socialized and sodalite. So upright, it's like-minded individuals and sharing for growth. And this was stressful. Something's creating stress around it. This is also telling me that this group is not supported divinely, or because it's in reverse. This is malachite, watermelon, tourmaline. What do you value? What you value? Somebody values resources, produces a lot of stress. What is happening? Give it to God. You're not trying to control the situation. Amber, take a deep breath. And so on the exhale, release the situation to God, the universe, creator, whatever you subscribe to here, because you're looking for, or this is about healing and answers. And your resources, the answers, you're what you value. What it's like, what is real can't be threatened here. It's like so, okay. Releasing control of the situation. Yeah, here's those the like-minded peoples, but I don't think maybe they were like-minded at one time, because we had that Cancer in the past. But or maybe you're learning how something here about this group. Oh, unwell. Gosh. The resources to maintain something was, or there was a full recovery of wellness. Put it where it goes here. This is Jade, wellness, and it came in reverse. Resources to maintain. Okay, somebody could have been needing assistance or help because they were unwell and needed resources, so they could have reached out for those kinds of purposes. Looks like here, because you're practical. They knew you had the resources. Yep, natural and beauty and authenticity is in reverse. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive, lovable inside and out. There's something practical about this wellness or authenticity. Yeah, well, something was inauthentic. A life lesson. This was a life lesson. So it was a negative. You can break free from negative reoccurring patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessings that they contain with Peridot. All right. So you have the resources to maintain, and therefore, wherever there's not healthy communication or inauthentic, what is the word? Inauthentic request. That's a word, request. So be gentle with yourself, service to others, what is good for you, do what is good for you, and then you can better know what is good for others with your work here. And that just fell out of my hand. So, okay. Revealing true self is in reverse. Authenticity is in reverse. And here is philanthropy. So you have a lot to offer, and you have some big ideas, and they're kind of like you're not purposely trying to project something. You are authentic, stirring up something else. Love life in reverse. Spiritual protection in reverse. Own your divine power, upright. So these are replacing codependent people-pleasing tendencies with assertiveness and empowerment. So wherever that applies to this situation, it's about somebody also has a hidden involvement here, required forgiveness, philanthropy. Here's that path coming out sideways. So you're being pulled one direction, possibly with this community pulling on your energy, philanthropic community, or this could be a community that has a lot of backing or hidden backing or hidden involvement. But the path is like sideways, control issues coming up. So this is a group, hang on, a hidden group You're seeking oneness. Okay, so hidden beliefs, I don't know. Utilize your God given strength and power instead of feeling like others might try to control the situation. It's about releasing the control issues, and that is yellow jasper. We have fluorite, rhodochrosite, angel light, and turquoise here. There's a hidden involvement with control issues, increased support behind it. And this is going to require a positive focus and the willingness to receive. So this is why you in receiving increased support is this path that this flipped over. Heightened intuition in reverse, where your intuition was blocked. It is, you're practicing moderation. You're not relinquishing your power over here to worry, taking a middle road with your destiny career here or where you're going here. I just said about the positive. It's going to require a positive mindset. Focus on the positive. Lead by example in reverse. There's something that was not a leader. There was a situation or a stressful situation that was a follower, or know your truth in reverse. Okay, the belief, what you value. Attached to a toxic relationship. All right, so there's something hidden. Be of service is upright, but there was an expectation attached to this service. What's behind it? An intention, but a belief is off here. Okay, so the belief systems are off. It's like the truth stands on its own. The truth stands alone. I mean, it doesn't need support. It is the foundation. Something like that. Okay, choose love over fear. Love is the truth here. Or choose love over fear. Also, when it comes to your resources or wellness, don't let fear create unwellness or negative creations in some type of way. You can also practice an attitude of gratitude. Choose love over fear. When you do that, you don't allow for negative. You're already clearing negativity. We started with clearing negativity. It's not it's not acquiring more negativity as you're releasing it. Know your truth is in reverse. This service. Okay, so you might this service is like over, or this contract is ended. Again, practice moderation. You could be very disciplined, Leo. So you're very disciplined. Give without expectation in reverse. Somebody wants you to give. Again, with the beliefs. Scorpio is here again with death card. There's an illusion around a belief system about an intention and an expectation having to do with the community and a path and work and your resources. What is this? Okay. Confirmation with practice moderation. Wow. Okay, so you're very disciplined. Is this going to require you to be disciplined? Choose yourself here and let go of the ego. So sometimes a tactic is to, drawing someone back in by expressing some kind of feeling. Let's see. Leo, chemistry in reverse. No longer having chemistry with this energy, whether it be romantic love or love in general. We're talking about love, your destiny, where you're going. It's all connected. We're talking about what you didn't have chemistry with created stress, and it also um, put you possibly in a position where you weren't leading by example, and for a moment until you are realize something, deception. Oh, okay, let's see, Leo. All right, something's crazy there with the cards. Engagement. Wow, you're going or destined toward an engagement here. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I just said this about love and how life is connected to it. Okay, so separation is in reverse over here. Hang on. Trust is in reverse. You're being asked to separate. There's something to take a look at. Make the effort. Okay, there's a control issue factor. So let the situation fold unnaturally. So whatever didn't there, that authentic and true self was all in reverse here. So this is about allowing a love to unfold naturally or unravel naturally if something was created unnaturally. If something was created with more of a force, I'm just going to leave it there. Okay, not worried about what you're separated from or whatever. Also, I don't know, this separation, it's like who's ever benefiting off of your resources does not. This is also separation. Wait a minute, separation from me. Somebody, there's energy that doesn't want you to trust your inner knowing or your abilities here. I want to say, let's see, past life relationship in reverse. You have known each other before. Attraction. Upright. Hang on there. There was a belief, you're healing a belief and a value about this toxic relationship or this past life relationship. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. So when you choose love over fear and you are authentic with yourself or working on yourself, you attract what. This could be the one. You attract what is for you. When you release what is not for you. I mean, resources to maintain. Love yourself first. This situation required you to love yourself first. You are being practical with yourself, and you be careful not to overdo with productivity. Yeah, retreat. Okay, so be sure to take breaks and retreat and disconnect. Okay, love yourself first. Service to others, good for you. Be gentle with yourself. There's some kind of truth in reverse. What is it? Flew way over there. It's about being safe for you to love. So you could be very giving here. Service to others, it's safe, but something's off. There's a wedding, and there's an engagement that went to a wedding when you feel safe. Open your heart and to give and receive the highest energy of all. This situation involves marriage, separation in reverse. He's very focused on wedding, marriage, and engagement. It's about for you being safe, choosing, okay, making sure that you're also taking a look at outside influences, influencing upon your partnerships, or what other people are like pushing towards, because they're could be having an influence in the situation that you might not be aware of. Let's see. There's romantic feelings here with hidden, hidden romantic feelings when you disconnect. Okay, so could be something's hidden. So when you disconnect and you have these feelings and you disconnect, flirt, but your friends are in reverse. You're not going to let your friends help you with this one. They were an influencing factor, or a community was an influencing, or there was many influencing factors. Okay, so you could also be going on a retreat or meeting someone else when you flirt and explore these feelings. Let's see, this path. Oh yeah, that path was back and forth, people in and out, reconciliation in reverse. Let's see, people in and out, deception in reverse, heart-to-heart conversations in reverse. Okay, deception in reverse. Well, now you are overcoming these issues, I want to say, are factors. Deception was one of them. Someone is wearing a false mask, but this is about no longer receiving this energy with this community. Somebody's very philanthropic here, whether that's you or someone else. Let's see, or has the ability to see a higher perspective on a global level. You got Five of Swords in reverse. Let's see, and the Devil could be dealing with the Capricorn. And there was a win at all costs, but you recognize the attachment, or broke free from it, or you're not going round and round with Five of Swords energy. Yeah. With a group, a collaboration, and then the Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Page of Cups with these offers, petty offers with the Devil right there. It's like more of the same. King of Wands, here you are. Ooh, and there's a Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you're not gauging, being asked to more observe this situation from a different perspective. Let's see. Lovers is in reverse. Okay, so there was a clear choice. Somebody chose an engagement, possibly. There's a leader here, or this was, what is this about the career and the leader and the choice? Oh, somebody's not seeing a past situation clearly with a Gemini, or about a resource and a foundation or a home. Let's just see what wants to come out for you, Leo. Certainly. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's some kind of false narrative, because know your truth over here is in reverse, or something that is hidden something. Thoughts, words, air. Okay, Three of Wands. Okay, this is where you're going, though. These are your resources. Your ships are coming in. This is what you value and your beliefs. That's what you're aligning with, because you have to give it to God here. You're not trying to control the situation. This is trying to control the situation. And it causes a lot of stress here and creates unwell atmospheres. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so no longer engaging or nurturing this energy, no longer giving the resources to maintain to or with about Taurus, or no longer, you're not required to be practical with this energy, because you're being practical with yourself first. You're not nurturing those ideas, people, beliefs, situations, whatever. There's a lot of worry there underlying this situation with the Nine of Swords, but it's not hanging on to the anxiety or the fear of it. It's where these resources are going, or how they're going, because that will create more of that narrative. There's a King of Cups in reverse. could have been worried or worried about a cycle closing out. They were fixed on something with the Eight of Cups in reverse. They didn't. Okay, let's see. Oh, that just fell out. What is that? Okay, moving to calmer waters. Okay, safety to love. There's some kind of service here about your work. And this is, it's calmness. It's knowing you are making good choices, or there's a supportive energy with King of Pentacles supporting, backing this up. What is this? Okay, you're being asked to give to yourself first. King of Pentacles has plenty, and you got plenty of communications coming in as well for about or your work. You don't have to lower your spiritual values to be, because of a belief here. Didn't quite come out the way I wanted. Five of Wands in reverse. Sorry. So this all has to do with competition. Oh my gosh, deception and competition and philanthropic. Oh, again, with the resources. Somebody had more resources than you possibly. You're taking a break from it. You're not planning anymore. Let's see. The Emperor. Wow, we got Aries energy here. You're the Star. Somebody, we got Aquarius and Aries. You're being seen as a very fair and diplomatic energy. I want to say emperors that are, but somebody might be doing something for money or status as well, with the Four of Pentacles in reverse right behind the Star. Seeing, somebody could be seeing you as a huge resource. Let's see what's happening here for Leo. Ace of Swords is in reverse. That just fell out on my lap. That's the Empress in reverse. Two of Coins in reverse. Okay, so you're choosing to go a different direction. I mean, this could be somebody unwilling to make a choice in reverse. Upright, it's usually juggling, or it is about choices and decisions, but it's hard to make a choice or a decision based upon the faulty information. So let's see. The Empress is in reverse. What your values, your beliefs. Okay, feminine energy. This was a non-creative time, or this was the time when somebody was trying to control the situation, or the value of this fertile, or this wasn't fertile. Wait a minute. This past life, overcoming the past of an Empress in reverse showed you who you are, what you value. Somebody could have been in it for resources. Let's see. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, lack of love there. Okay, so wherever the energy, you're not, that's the energy you're not putting your nurturing, practical, productive self into here. What is this for Leo? Two of Cups. Okay, love yourself first. Two of Cups here. You have Two of Wands. 222 is 2, 2, and 2. So we're missing the Two of Swords. Okay. This was this taught you something. This was something to heal with wellness. Two of Cups. Seven of Coins is now upright with justice. Something was more, something didn't have to be so difficult. What is this? 10 of Wands. Wow. Yeah, something didn't have to be so difficult, but it was burdensome. That's why you moved on to calmer waters. There's an external controlling factor about the service. 6 of Cups. You're reflecting on this past. The Hierophant could have been with this, the backing of this community or a institution, or the past hanging on to these traditional beliefs and ideas that no longer fit this narrative in some type of way. Yeah, because the sun is in reverse. And Queen of Cups, somebody unhappy with the outcome. There was backing, a hidden backing, or they were unhappy with the narrative. Shifting, Page of Coins, Judgment, community, unhappy community, uh, wavering, Two of Swords in reverse, more in reverse. Well, there's the two that was missing. And so you could find something that was missing because I said it was missing, and now it's found. Two of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so very much indecisive, or they're no longer able to keep involvement hidden. How's that? I think that's what's happening. Sun in reverse, or they don't. This community doesn't want to be seen. Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody can't move on. Queen of Wands. Here you are. You're ready to help this energy along. I don't think it's you that is stuck. Here's the same card. Or somebody wanted you to move forward with burdens, but you're choosing not to because you're the Queen of Wands, King of Wands. You're all nice and balanced. Or you're a power couple. Or there's a power couple challenging, or somebody's challenging a power couple. Oh, something like that. Wow. Let's see. I want one more on that. Three of Coins in reverse. Can't do it no more. No longer collaborating with this energy for some reason. Three of Wands in reverse. So as soon as you disconnect with this community or collaboration, or this contract is over, the ships no longer come in. It's like that outcome was depending on your resources. Seven of Wands, Nine of Swords. Now somebody's worried about their decision. Three of Coins in reverse. I'm going to get a couple more in here. Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh, you'll recognize this energy by the way it arrives. Leo, the Devil. There you go. Okay, I think we started with that. Okay. You'll recognize it when it arrives, whatever that means. Lead the way is in reverse. Lead by example is in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. This group does not have good examples. They're not good, or somebody wasn't leading the way, or this is when you weren't leading the way, or the way was blocked. However you are in it. Leo. Oh, I'm going to get a card and then I'm going to read it. Oh, well, this one. Oh my gosh. And it's lead the way and I pick it up upright. Well, let's check it out. There you go, Leo. Confirmation, you're being asked to lead your way because whoever was leading the way for you, it's at one point in time or wherever you allowed something is coming up here. You're being asked to light your own path. I'm going to read it. Oh my gosh. I didn't look at the number. Okay, wait a minute. It's number 23. It reduces to a 5. Okay. Let's see. Lead the way. The faithful deer is a creature of deep sensitivity with heightened senses and strong fight or flight responses. The deer is always alert to the environment around them. Their swiftness is in response to potential threats, allowing them to escape any danger by running away at the slightest indication. This sensitivity and readiness of the deer requires a symbolic relationship of trust of the physical senses. We are conditioned through various stages of life to behave and act a certain way, to please family, teachers, work colleagues, and friends, and allowing others to dictate terms on our emotion to our emotional well-being. Now is the time to ask yourself, what is it that you truly want or need in this life right now? Previously, you may have been or appeared naive and innocent. This has created a vulnerable situation where you have not been able to fully comprehend your environment or the true intentions of others. In life, facing potential threats or confrontations is necessary and something we can't always avoid. Like the deer, you may instinctively react, choosing to run away from your problems. However, this will not help the situation improve. Right now, you're being encouraged to connect strongly to your base instincts. What does your gut tell you about this situation? Be alert. Currently, personality conflicts are strong and have the potential to cause emotional distress. You must decide how to choose your approach. Do you need to face this person, or can you remove yourself from the situation peacefully? Like the deer totem, you may need to hold a torch for others to be guided down positive paths or in a direction that was previously hidden. It is important to assist others when they do not have a light to guide them. Instinctively, you must learn to accept the changes in life and run peacefully with the flow of the universe. The shadow aspect is a thought. Oh my gosh, authoritarian authoritarian approaches. Okay, I hope you know what I mean. Authoritarian approaches, unable to share knowledge and avoiding conflict. Archangel Nathaniel, Nathaniel and its determination, willpower, and perseverance. The crystal related to this is Super 7 crystal. Never heard of a Super 7. Don't know what that is. Okay, I'm going to get one more card and see what happens here for you. Trust. Trust. Dive into the journey. Leo, what's happening? You create your own reality. What you want wants you to. Number one. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to close it out. All right. Your life is consistently unfolding, creating adventure, and everything you are experiencing is part of your soul's plan. Sometimes we feel like we don't deserve to be happy or embrace the goodness, especially when others are not as blessed, but this mentally blocks the blessings trying to occur. Your dreams matter, and it's not selfish to want more than the good things you already have. If you find yourself in transition, not fully where you used to be, but not yet where you want to be, practice being more present. You do this by choosing joy and love in each moment. Do more of what you love, and this will help you create life that feels good on the inside, which naturally manifests on the outside. And again, it is number one. With the divine assignment, it is your opportunity to co create with the universe by planting the seeds of your deepest desires. So those were not the seeds of the deepest desires. There's something else here. Okay, that's Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The seeds that were planted. Okay, so you could be pulling out the roots there of that metaphorically, or all right. If you lack clarity, pay attention to your insights, visions, and dreams. Your higher self and universal support system are always working to nudge you into peace and happiness. Trust these visions and focus on things you want to call into your experience. Surround yourself with positive energy and joy, just like the woman in this image has surrounding herself with a healing rose quartz crystals. She is holding onto her hat, for it is a glorious, wonderful ride when you co-create with the universe. Go beyond what you know and dream even bigger. Your life is wonderful, creative, unfold. Your life is a wonderful, creative, unfolding adventure. Get crystal clear about what you want and why you want it. Let yourself be pulled towards that with inspiration, wonder, and joy. And ask yourself what you want to experience. Okay? All right, Leo, thanks a lot. I hope this was helpful. See you next time.